Okay, so here's another problem which uses quadratic. Okay, for example, for this one, we don't see any quadratic here. Okay, but again, our target is to make this into a quadratic form, which is ax squared plus bx squared plus c equals to 0. Okay, again, 0 on one side and everything on the other side. Okay, and our unknown has to be in a square form. All right, so the question is, how do you make this into this form? Okay, now something that you should notice is that we know that x is actually equals to square root of x to the whole square. All right, so if you do that, then maybe somewhere we can use substitution and make this work. All right, so let y equals to square root of x. Then we have, now this part becomes y squared, right? So this is a y squared minus 2 times, now this is not square root of x anymore, this is y, all right, equals to 8. Okay, and now if I move this part to the other side, if I move this 8 to the other side, okay, we will end up with y squared minus 2y minus 8 equals to 0. Now check this out. This form is exactly the same form as this quadratic that we wish to make, right? Okay, the only difference is we have y and this x, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, this is a quadratic. All right, so what do you need to do? All right, now using factor method, we know that this is y minus 4 times y plus 2 equals to 0, right? This is by factor method, right? All right, so we have y equals to 4 or negative 2, right? Because y minus 4 equals 0, so y equals to 4, and y plus 2 equals 0, so y equals to negative 2. All right, but this is not the end of the question. Okay, remember, this is our question, original question. Okay, it's asking you how to find x. Okay, solve for this. Okay, originally there was no y. Okay, so we have to find x, but we know that y equals to square root of x, right? Okay, so square root of x equals to 4 for this case, and let us continue. So x equals to 4 squared, and therefore x equals to 16. Okay, now on the other hand, let's look at this case. Okay, square root of x equals to negative 2. Okay, remember, this is equals to this. All right, same thing. All right, so what should we do with this? Now remember, a square root of something will never end up with a negative. Okay, so therefore this is rejected. Okay, so this is the only answer. Therefore x equals to 16.